Green Show. My name is Sean Green. How y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? I know some of y'all probably just getting home from early morning service. Some of y'all are probably getting ready to go to church. Getting ready to go to church for real. Hey, as y'all know, there was no NBA games yesterday. None. There was no NBA games yesterday. Whatnot. There was no NBA game yesterday. But I did watch some. But there was some good movies on Netflix. There was some good movies on Netflix for real that I did watch. But before I jump into that, I'm gonna jump back into something I reported earlier, basically on a past episode about digital video games. I'm gonna go into it again, even more further about digital video games. I always told y'all, when you buy something digital, technically you do not own it. Whether it's video games, movies, or music, when you buy it digital, you technically don't own it. You're renting it, but at a higher price. Basically, I'm just being real with you. What we don't do is sometimes I'm even guilty of this also. We don't just sit there and read the terms and license agreements. You know that thing that they say all the time, oh, we updated this agreement, we updated this, we upgraded this, we upgraded this. That's agreement. A lot of times we sit there, we scroll right by it, and then click accept, and it's good to read that. Yes, it's nonsense. Yes, it's an hour some change of nonsense. But I'm gonna be honest with you. It's good to sit down, and read it. I'm being real. Case in point. Here's what I'm saying even more, right? Y'all know The Crew, good video game, action video game. It was online only racing game, right? Online only. Ubisoft shut it down last month. Which means, again, even if you have the disc, it don't mean nothing. You must use it as a frisbee because the game don't work no more because they literally shut it down. They milked how much money. Ubisoft milked as much money as they can from that. Basically, they milk as much money as they can from that, and they shut it down. Basically, now here comes the thing, which a lot of people think, oh, they can't do this. Yes, they can. If they can do this with video games, they can do it with your music and movies. The Crew has started disappearing from owners' digital library. Oh, wait a minute, they can't delete it from my library. Yes, they can. Have you read your license? Have you read the latest license and agreement, or do you just scroll right by it like everybody else? They can delete it. Oh, it's in the cloud, but it's part of the digital cloud, which means they can digitally delete it from your personal library, in which they have done that with The Crew, deleted from everybody's personal library. And if you look at your personal library lately, whether it's Microsoft, or whether it's PlayStation, basically, wherever you had The Crew from, it's deleted. Again, oh, I got the physical copy. That don't mean nothing. Because it's online only. It's online only. They shut it down. It's gone. Again, Ubisoft could do this with a lot of online only games. They could do it with the Division 1 and 2 if they wanted to. Oh, we milk as much money as we can from it. We're shutting it down. We're shutting it down, and then what? And delete it and delete it, and the game ain't nothing. The game ain't nothing. Hell, they could do this with your movies and TVs, but I spent $30, $40. Remember, we had the same problem. I reported this basically a while back with the PlayStation Store. We had the same problem back then. Back then, people would pay, I bought all these movies, all this stuff, basically whatnot on all these seasons, basically on PlayStation Store, all this. You bought all these movies, all this stuff, right? And I'm sorry, but it's gonna be deleted from your account unless you have the physical copy. Unless you have the physical copy, for real. And hey, now y'all see why people like me, who's old school, always buy the physical copy. Yes, I understand sometimes you don't want to buy the physical copy because it does take up space. I understand that. I mean, you buy some physical copy and stuff, you're looking like a damn hoarder. I understand that. I completely understand that. I'm a book collector. I got so many books. I got to take a day where I'm not doing this, and I'm sitting back and go through everything and just throw crap away. I understand that. But, for I'll be honest with you, there are certain things basically, and now when you buy stuff digitally, you don't own it. You don't. And it sucks, especially if you're spending, like for video games, $70, $80, and you're just renting it for $70, $80. I'm being real here. And then say, you know what? The game, blah, 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 blah. We lost the licenses, or either they lose the license, basically, whatnot, if it's a game you have for life, or it's online only, when you're putting them more, like the crew, like the crew over here, and it gets deleted from your account. And you're like, wait a minute, I spent all this money, whatnot, and it's deleted? It ain't fair. That's how it is. That's how it is. Unless we stop supporting these types of games, this is going to continue to happen. It really is. It's going to continue to happen, man. I'll be honest with you. Anything digital you don't own. You don't, for real. I'll be honest. I mean, it sucks, but that's how it is, especially with music and the way it's going nowadays. You got places like Best Buy, Target, and Walmart are now stopped selling physical copies of stuff. It sucks, but it is. Hey, I know there's certain video games I will buy physical. If I went for certain ones, I said, you know what? I'll stick to only buy digital, but I'll wait till that price drops, then I'll buy digital. That's how I judge things nowadays, for real. Like for instance, all my Final Fantasy games, I will buy a physical copy because I'm a Final Fantasy nut. I collect Final Fantasy games. I really do. I'm a Final Fantasy nut. But other games like for instance, only online games I play, and I don't own them physical because I know what's the point of owning them physical, where Ubisoft can just delete it. You can just shut it down. It don't mean nothing. It's the Division. The Division I don't own physical. Why not? Because what's the point? That I won't own physical. Sports games I will not own physical because I'll be honest with you. It's like why? Why buy physical copy of sports games where it's just where it's just a new one every single year, and the last one is crap. For real. That's why, for instance, MLB The Show, good game, excellent game. There's times where it's worth buying physical. Why should I wish I was on Game Pass? Why should I was always on Game Pass? NBA 2K and Madden. If you wait till the halfway point of the basketball season or football season, it's on Game Pass. Just sit back and just wait, which that's what I do, and then bam. Okay, bet, boom, download the player. Boom, boom, I'm playing now. Bam. I'll be honest with you. And plus, it's not worth it anyway. Because seriously, you spend all this money digitally pay all this money basically on 2K Sports for a digital character for NBA 2K, and you can't even carry the character over to the next game. What's the point? What's the point? It's just a cash cow and whatnot on 2K. Really, it really is. And this is the same 2K man, same 2K owner that says that wants you to pay basically $150 for video games. The same one that says $70 is too cheap for video games. The same one. Certain games I will not. That, for instance, Modern Warfare, that one I would not buy physical, not because the campaign mode. Yeah, I might want to go back on it later on. Yeah, that I did buy for the copy of. But other than that, most stuff I won't. Most of the stuff I sit back. Nowadays you gotta judge for real, judge for yourself. But I'll be honest with you, a lot of stuff digital you do not own. I don't give a damn if it's the music you like listening to. You don't own that digital. They can delete it like that from your account with no problem. For real. Hey. Those of you who don't believe me, whatnot, who do have the crew, say, I love this game shot. And the first crew was a hot damn video game. It was hot. But Ubisoft shut it down. I guarantee you, when you look, it's not going to be in your library. When you look right now, it will not be in your library, and it's sad. And it's damn sad. It really is. Sad, man. I mean, it is, man. It really is, man. It really is. It sucks. It just sucks. It just sucks. It sucks. It doesn't suck, man, for real. It just sucks, man, for real. It really does, man. Honestly, it really does. And hey, it sucks, man, for real. Hey, moving on. Hey, moving on, basically, whatnot. Hey, moving on. Hey, there is some TV shows I want to talk about. Hey, TV show talking about this right here. It's one of my all-time favorite TV shows. It was canceled basically by It was canceled by Starz after 2 seasons. Remember Heels? Oh, sorry, I was getting over a cold. Starz canceled TV show Heels. Heels was starring my man who was the lead character and whatnot in Arrow, who been Green Arrow. Him. It's about these two brothers. They started basically whatnot this backwoods wrestling organization, basically whatnot. You know backwoods wrestling organizations that be out of these barns and school gyms back in the day. That's those right. Those right. Those. It's just very good. It shows you how these wrestlers start out first before they go up to WWE. Basically, go to the WWE. How the different levels to this basically. It was really good. Why Starz canceled it, I don't know. But I'm happy Netflix picked it up. There is going to be a 3rd season, basically, of Heels. But Netflix picked it up. Thank you, Netflix. It's a very good show. I don't know if the first 2 seasons are yet on Netflix yet. But the first season should still be on Starz. That's those who still do have Starz. But if you want to wait, eventually one night it will be on Netflix. Heels was a really good show, especially if you love wrestling. Heels was very damn good. I'm happy. I really am happy, basically, that it's been picked up, basically, by Netflix. It was good. It shows you, basically, it shows you, basically, but wrestling organization. It also shows you what's going behind the scenes with wrestling. About the script, holding on, y'all, I gotta write this. Trust me, if you love wrestling, whether it's AEW, WWE, you will love Heels. It was that good. It was really good. I'm happy Netflix saved it for real. So when the new season start coming up on Netflix, trust me, I would definitely let you know. I will definitely let you know for real. Real talk, definitely. I will definitely let you know for real. Definitely, man, for real. Also, speaking of wrestling, whatnot, Sheamus is gonna be returning soon. Basically, he's supposed to return April 15th for Raw or SmackDown. He's supposed to come April 15th. He's supposed to come back April 15th. Basically, that's where he's gonna be coming back. Basically, I just spent all this time being absent. Basically, he's coming back for real. Hopefully, someone to get a deal done. Oh, speaking of another wrestler. And this right here sucks, man. I mean, this was really right here. I mean, this one sucks. I mean, Big E shared basically an update, basically, right? Everybody knew Big E. He's one of the big wrestler from New Day. I mean, as of right now, he says he is pain free. He did say he's pain free, basically went down from his neck injury, but no new bone basically has grown where doctors expected for it to grow, basically, right? It just hasn't grown or healed properly. So he's still unclear to wrestle. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, he might as well just retire from in-ring wrestling and continue to do stuff backstage. I know that hurts him. I know he wants to come back and wrestle. I know he does. Only few people that came back from an injury like that when he suffered is Edge. But look how long it took Edge to come back. How many surgeries, experimental surgeries Edge did too. Experimental. I mean, Jesus. I mean, I like Big E. I really do. He's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. He really is. All-time favorite. I love Big E. I really do. But, man, yeah, man. He's lucky to be walking. Literally, because of the injury he suffered, and it wasn't his fault. The wrestler caught him. This is why I say one night I love the show Heels, because that show Heels shows you, basically, you got to put your trust in that next wrestler to make sure that he or she knows what the hell they're doing. Because if you do a move on me and you do it wrong, I could get hurt. And it shows that in that TV show Heels, basically. And this dude, basically, one of the championship crew, didn't do the move properly and landed my man directly on his neck in a perfect 90 degrees. And you know when you do that, oh, that's bad. That's bad. And, I mean, and he did it to that one wrestler, but did it twice to another wrestler and started getting a reputation and nobody didn't want to work with him. I mean, that's why, again, I go back to show Heel. I love that show Heel. It shows you, basically, you got to put your trust in that next wrestler. I mean, dead serious trust. Just the serious trust. And what happened to Big E, man, he trusted this dude. Dude didn't do the move properly, and look what happened. I mean, I feel sorry for Big E. I mean, he might as well give it a Chris Dunn. And I know it's not at the hands of your fault, at the hands of another wrestler's fault, because this mother effer didn't do the move properly. He didn't. If you see the if you see the replay on YouTube, watch it. You see he didn't do it properly. For real. Honestly, for real. And Big E is well liked, whether it's WWE, AEW, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, wherever across the globe, everybody loves Big E and smiling at everything. And top that off, Big E was, before he got an injury, Big E was on the come up. They was talking about titles for him and everything. Big E was on the come up before that injury, man. But sometimes, man, it happens. This happens, man. This happens, man. I really do feel. I know he wants to come back and wrestle so bad. He wants to so bad, but yeah, he won't be able to, man. Like I said, as new bone grows or heal properly, right in the back of the neck, he can't. Thank God he's able to walk. Thank God he can't feel no pain, man, for real. I would never keep you posted, basically, but man, if I was him, just retire from in-ring wrestling and continue basically to do what you've been doing basically right now. That's what I say, for real. I know that sucks, but it is what it is, man. And then the thing is, Big E's one of my favorite wrestlers. Big E's one of my favorite wrestlers, all-time favorite wrestlers, for real. He really is, for real. Honestly, he really is. Honestly, man, I mean, it sucks, man. Big E, man. Damn, that sucks. It really does suck, man, for real. It really does, man, for real. It really does. Also moving on, basically, whatnot. Excuse me, apologize. Currently in development, and reason why I'm happy about this, because they got the director, but Steven Spielberg is the executive producer. They are doing a G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover movie. Yes, it is being executive produced by Steven Spielberg. Yes, this I'll go to theaters and watch. Why? Why? Because Spielberg's attached to it. I'm like, bet, cool. And they're basing it off the comics. Cool. Even though right now, they don't have a director right now, which they don't yet right now. Have a director yet, but hey, I don't care who the director is. Spielberg's attached to it as executive producer. And you know if you know whoever the director is, they're going to listen and take advice from Spielberg because he's going to be on set. It's Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg. I'm like, oh hell yes, oh hell yes, thank you. When I get more details about this movie, basically, I will definitely share with you, and basically let you know, basically, and let you know. Also, hey, which is an update basically on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that's gonna be rated R. Basically, yes, the last one rated R, which I'm happy. One of the writers, basically, who's gonna write this, wrote the Chucky series. I'm like, okay. One of the screenwriters who's gonna be writing is basically one of the guys basically who wrote the Chucky series on Peacock, and that's damn good series, by the way. I mean, I underestimated that show. I'm not gonna front. I really did. That's a damn good show. If you ain't see it, watch it. I gotta be honest with you. I blame myself for underestimating that damn show. That show is fire. It really is. I mean, they did it so damn well. Now you got everybody else try to duplicate the same thing for Michael Myers and Jason, which you really can't. But they did so well with Chucky. I underestimated it. I'm not gonna front. I apologize, but check out Chucky for real. But if you get one of the writers to do this, I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Right, cool. Again, I give money for the further updates on radio on Ninja Turtles. Last one in the movie. I will definitely share it with you. I will definitely share it for real. I will definitely share it for real. Also, man. Also, a lot of people wonder when that working in Street Civil War on Max. I understand why some people wanna watch Civil War basically on streaming services and things. I understand, because nobody wants to go through this no more. I understand that. Here's a breakdown for it. A lot of movies got to stay within certain theaters for 45 days. Whether 45 days, basically, it just came out in theaters, so basically everybody gotta be patient and wait that 45 day period's up. But sometimes movies can be released before those 45 days, basically, whatnot. Depends on how much money they make. If they make that much money, then they release it early. If it makes a lot of money, then it stays in the theaters longer period of time. It depends on how much money Civil War does within a 45-day time period, for real. And since it's done by A24 Studios, A24 Studios has a deal with Warner Brothers. So basically, if it does go on the streaming service, it's going to be on Max, basically. And you may be able to watch it in the comfort of your home. Maybe, keyword is a big maybe, May 27th. That's a big maybe. That's, again, according to reports, that's a big maybe for Civil War if you want to wait till then. Again, this is April 27th will come like this. Again, that's a big maybe. All right. Well, again, when I get reports, I will definitely share them with you. I will definitely for real share them with you whatnot. So, if you want to see Civil War at home, it'll be at HBO Max, maybe May 27th. All right. If it comes to earlier than that, trust me, I'll definitely share them with you. Please tune in whatnot for my podcast. I will definitely share them with you, for real. But Civil War, it looks good. It looks like, trust me, it looks like, it looks really, 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 really good. Trust me, it really does. It really does look good. Does look good for real. Just for real. For real. Also, hey, I usually don't like getting political on here, but this time I'm gonna have to. For this time, I have to, whatnot, because always certain things are going on, especially out in the Midwest. Y'all, a lot of y'all know whatnot. As of April 1st, basically whatnot. Only for fast food restaurants that got. I think according to California law, you have like multiple locations, kind of like a McDonald's or Burger King or Pizza Hut. Basically, for this law to be effective towards you, you must pay your fast food workers minimum $20 an hour. Basically, because of that law in California, a lot of fast food workers are getting laid off in groves. I mean, in groves. And you got certain fast food locations that are like, they're not as big as, say, for instance, McDonald's or Burger King, basically, but they're like small chain fast food are shutting down. So line of business for shutting down. We can't afford to do business. Here's why I say that: you raise your minimum wage. Okay, cool. People just, yes, the way the economy is nowadays, inflation every day, people they need that money. They do. But here's the thing: you did not lower taxes. Which as a fast food chain, I'm getting killed basically whatnot with higher employee wages. I'm getting killed here on property taxes. I'm getting killed here with other fees I gotta take care of. This is to maintain to stay open. And still, but then you're mad at me if I'm shutting down because I can't afford to stay open. Like, afford to stay open. For real. For real. People don't realize whatnot how much it costs to run a business. They don't. They really don't. It costs a lot of money. I know this one because I used to be a manager of a sports arena. I remember doing one of the inventory of everything from top down to the bottom, the budget, the whole 9 yards. I was like, yo. It opened my eyes, basically, how much money it costs to run a business. A lot of money. Not only the employee wages, insurance, taxes. Oh, don't even talk about taxes. Because everything in that store that generates money, you got to pay taxes on. Yes, every single thing in there. Then, oh my God. Then you're in a restaurant with this, which way does affect basically what it is. The effect is you gotta pay whatnot that had the garbage dump. That's money. Then you gotta pay when it had the grease fryer oil dump. That's a special company you gotta call to do that. That's money. Then you gotta have some people to check on whatnot, check on the vents and everything whatnot, to make sure the vents are clean on a regular basis, so that way you don't get clogged up and catch on fire. That costs money. That costs money. I'm not coming into the counter as the ketchup, the paper towels, all that stuff which don't generate money, costs money. Before you even turn the key and turn the lights on, you're negative already. You don't tend to realize that. I mean, Jesus, man. Do you wonder why? Oh, no, why I can't afford to. We can't afford to shut down. Well, that's different. What's going on in San Francisco, basically, but that's what a lot of these doing. So I can't afford to shut down, and then y'all get mad. Think how much it costs to run a business. You know what? No, if I'm Burger King and McDonald's, you got the capital. But if I'm one of those small chains, basically, if I'm one small small chains, you know what I mean by small chains fast food, where I might got 3 or 4 locations. I started as one, but I'd grown a little bit. Basically, whatnot, to like 2 or 3 locations. Because one, I can't stay open no more. I can't afford it. I'm shutting down. Boom, 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 boom. I can't afford to stay open. The costs are way too high. I can't afford it. Can't afford it for real. Now going to San Francisco, that's a different story. That's a different story. When you got people shopping like crazy, and you're not prosecuting them basically, and you get mad at me because you get mad at me and screw this, I'm shutting down. San Francisco tried to come up with a law basically that states basically that they could sue a supermarket basically for shutting down. Why should I stay open in your city and my stores are being robbed left and right and my workers are being attacked, and according to federal law it states that I got to maintain a safe working environment and I can't, so I'm going to shut down? Because you don't want to. Why? Because you take care of the criminals and not the innocent people. So why you gonna punch me for shutting down? I'm just saying. Hey, thanks for my podcast available wherever you get your podcast. I'm on Podbean, Spotify, most Apple Podcasts. I'm also on iHeartRadio. I'm also live on my Twitch account, Sean Green 88 Most Alive, YouTube channel, The Sean Green Show. Oh, before I leave, I apologize. We do get NBA games today. I'm going to give a list of NBA schedules. That's today, right? That's today, basically. We do have some NBA games today. At 1 o'clock on ESPN, you got the Bulls next at 1 o'clock, basically. This, if you live in the area or have NBA League Pass, Wizards and Celtics at 1 o'clock. Hornets and Cavaliers at 1 o'clock. Again, you live in the area or have NBA League Pass. You got Hawks and Pacers at 1 o'clock. That's, again, NBA League Pass. Raptors Heat at 1 o'clock, League Pass. You got Bucks and Magic at 1 o'clock, League Pass in the area. This is going to be on Yes Network. On Yes Network. Nets and 76ers. That's going to be on Yes Network at 1 o'clock. At 3:30 on ESPN, you got Lakers Pelicans. Basically, both teams either win, basically. That's at 3:30 ESPN. At 3:30, basically, again, League Pass, live in the area. Jazz and Warriors. Same thing with the Rockets Clippers. Same thing with the Suns and Timberwolves. Same thing with the Trailblazers and Kings. And same thing with the Spurs and Heat, 3:30. Again, all 3:30. Same thing with the Mavericks and Thunder at 3:30. Same thing with the Nuggets and Grizzlies at 3:30. Same thing. Why Adam Silver scheduled all these games at the exact same time, I don't know. That's Adam Silver. That's basically Adam Silver. Hey, that's just the way that man mind is. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. And basically, and tonight's Sunday night baseball game, it should be an okay Sunday night baseball game. It should be an okay one. You got Padres Dodgers at 7:10 on ESPN. It should be an okay baseball game today. All right, should be an okay baseball game today. 7:10 Padres Dodgers. Dodgers again, 11-6 are on a tear. Is on a tear so far this season. Again, it's still early, but hey, baseball's a marathon, not a sprint. And hey, Dodgers looking good so far this year. Again, it looking like the path of the World Series got to go to LA. But I'm gonna say this. This is my personal opinion. Dodgers are starting to become the Braves of old. Remember the Atlanta Braves? Always making it to the NLCS, always making it to the NLCS, always making it to the championship game, but only one World Series to show for it. Dodgers are the same way. You're dominating everybody in the regular season, but so far you only got one World Series ring. What's up? You're the New Atlanta Braves. The LA Dodgers are the New Atlanta Braves. You're dominating everybody during the regular season. Come playoff time, you get spanked. Now I give Dodgers credit this year. You spent the bank. I mean, damn. Magic Johnson and them, they spent the bank to get all these players. But is it going to translate to a World Series ring? Can the Dodgers beat the Braves? Can the Dodgers beat the Phillies? All the other teams won now. That expected to do good this year in the National League, for real. Can they? We'll find out. Hey, you have a blessed day one night. See you after the basketball games.